You are listening to WOMMLP, operating out of beautiful Burlington, Vermont, 105.9 FM, The Radiator. It's The Rocket Shop. Filling in for Tom Proctor, I'm your host, Nico Zachman. And with us is the one and only Whiskers of Odd. Guys, welcome to the show.
And girl.
Well,
how you doing this
great. Doing great. Well, we'd love for you to kick us off with a song. What do you have for us?
Oh, we're going to play one of my original songs called Sovereign Souls.
Sovereign Souls. was Whiskers of Odd with Sovereign Souls. Well, how about we go around and let you all introduce yourselves, what instruments you play, and how Whiskers of Odd came to be.
Hi, I'm Kevin. I'm on the keyboards and been playing with both Nate and Linda for some time in different configurations here and there.
My name's Nate Graves. I'm the other half of the original duo of Whiskers of Odd. We had about, 8 months ago? A year ago now, almost, creeping on it.
A year ago.
Linda decided to join us, and it's been amazing ever since. So, been doing the guitar thing for a while. Started with the Beardos duo and moved on to the Whiskers of Odd duo and trio, and we're loving life and playing lots of music. Really very, very happy about that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I'm Linda Warner, and I'm playing drums for these guys. And yeah, I just started playing with them, I guess, about a year ago, and been playing drums and various other things.
Bringing
for
in
years
killer
and-
harmonies for us.
That's right.
Awesome.
Can't have
awesome.
three-pair harmonies without you.
Yeah. So Nate, you said Sovereign Souls was one of your original songs.
Yeah.
Are you the primary songwriter?
No. We're gonna play.
Or do Linda and Kevin
two of
play
my
their own
songs,
songs as
one
well?
of Linda's and one of Kevin's tonight.
Sweet.
So, yeah.
Sweet. So I noticed in your bio that you formed in 2020. Of course, 2020 was the COVID year, and I'm guessing the
Yes.
pandemic affected your ability to get started.
It actually helped
Yeah, it certainly.
with
did
all the
actually help.
folks building outdoor decks and other summertime seasonal, places up north. We were playing outdoors for like the whole summer.
Yeah, at Salt Bistro, it was amazing.
Yeah, Salt
Yeah.
Bistro in St. Jay and Orange Rind up in Burke.
Nice. Is that where you say you'd excel, is like playing outdoors? And is that
Anywhere's good.
all right? So, who is your favorite artist, and who would you say your biggest influences are as a group?
Ooh, that's a deep question. I have a lot of musical influences. I like Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, but then I like Bob Dylan and Neil Young and Tom Petty, and I like eclectic music. I like to listen to classical music too and stuff like that. But
Oh, awesome.
yeah, lots
Awesome.
of influence.
Yeah. So you like classical music? Like, is there any like specific composers that you enjoy?
Bach, Beethoven, Mozart, all those, like, the primary. Just
Yeah.
I can listen to anything. So
Yeah. Linda, what about you?
Well, I don't know. My influences are very wide. I'm a trained Cuban and Haitian percussionist, so I tend to go that direction: Latin, jazz, and yeah, anything really, funk, anything you can dance to.
Awesome. That's real nice. What about you, Kevin?
I yard sailed a lot as a kid, and I knew how to buy entire boxes of records for $1 by just getting them off someone's lawn. And so I listened to everything that I could get my hands on, and
Awesome.
so it all coalesced.
Anything in
here.
particular that stood out to you?
Everything.
Everything.
Not to classical. I know. Classical to jazz to blues.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. So, as a gearhead, I am always curious about what musicians use to get their sound. And Linda, I noticed that you have an interesting and rather unconventional setup for your percussion. Can you tell us your setup, and how is it different, would you say, from a regular drum kit?
Well, I made this setup specifically for this band. I do play a regular drum set, but this band, the bass is played on the keyboard, and we tend to play quieter venues, and tiny venues. So this set is one where I sit on the cajon, and it is also my kick drum, and it saves space. I actually love the sound of it, and
It's got a great
and it's
sound.
quieter. So I use like a jazz stick, so that I'm very quiet. And yeah, we play in a lot of restaurants, where we're not It's
Try not
supposed
to-
to be all that loud, and
Yeah, trying to blow everybody's ears out while they're trying to chat and have dinner. And stuff like that.
and they try to stick us in these little corners, you know. They give us this little square and say, okay, you guys fit in there, and so this works well for that.
And Nate, I noticed you have an effects setup for your acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
Do you have like a favorite pedal or unit that you use?
I mean, there's nothing really great on there. I got it for functionality, but there's
It's
nothing.
all in the player.
It's all, yeah.
And Kevin, with your Yamaha
Old standby.
old standby,
That's it.
is it just purely for function?
It
or,
does the job. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we'd love to hear another song. What do you have for us?
I think we're going to do one of mine. This song is, I call it my liberation song because it's about when you get to a point where you really don't care what other people think. And it's a way of letting go of everything that you got to let go of. So this song's called I Don't Care. 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, I'm so busy doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, I'm so damn busy chasing after what I think is mine. I've been in so much trouble thinking it was all so real. But trying to change my mind's like changing the direction of time. Well, I'm so tired of trying to get it right. I'm so damn tired of trying to step so light. I'm mixing it up, just trying to please. But it still never goes down so easily. I don't care anymore, don't care no more. You can take it, you can burn it, you can leave it right outside the door, outside the door. I don't care anymore, don't care no more. It's the dark side and the light is both sides of the door. Well, I'm so tired of trying to do it right. I've been pushing, I've been pulling, I've been stretching it all so tight. Just trying to see your way. But at the end of the day, we both got nothing to say. I don't care anymore, don't care no more. You can take it, you can burn it, you can leave it right outside the door, outside the door. I don't care anymore, don't care no more. It's the dark side and the light is both sides of the door. Well, I'm so tired of trying to get it right. I've been pushing, I've been pulling, I've been stretching it all so tight. But I don't want to walk the line that you drew for me. I gotta clear my mind from what lies behind. I don't stepping out and stepping it oh so light. And I don't want to walk the line that you drew for me. Trying to change my mind's like changing the direction of life. I don't care anymore, don't care no more. You can take it, you can burn it, you can leave it right outside the door, outside the door. I don't care anymore, don't care no more. 'Cause the dark side and the light is both sides of the door. It's both sides of the door. The dark and the light, both sides of the door. The dark and the light, it's both sides of the door. The dark and the light, it's both sides of the door. Both sides of the door. Both sides of the door.
That was Whiskers of Odd with I Don't Care, one of Linda's own personal songs. Now, Linda, you said that was a song about not caring about what other people think about you. Is that a philosophy that you would say you've always lived by?
Oh, we
Does-
try.
Yeah. Does it affect your music, you think, or
I think that where this song came from was letting go of something. It's like, it's easy, you gotta get to that point of not caring before you can actually really let go of something.
right? Any personal experiences that would you say that has
A lot. Yeah.
a lot, yeah, like grief and all that, it's you
Yeah.
gotta let go of that. Now, this is a question that I always love to ask, is what is go around and what is like your first kind of memory of music?
Well, I grew up in a musical family, so I have memories from way back. And my grandfather was the director of a big swing band orchestra, so that would have to be my first memory, is just going to his gigs. And
Your memory's so much more interesting than mine. I was just jumping around listening to Bruce Springsteen, jumping on the couch.
Bruce Springsteen, huh?
Outfield.
Did you like grow up
80s.
listening to Bruce Springsteen, Nate? Or
I
it
was born
sounds
the-
more fun, but
Right?
yeah.
I was born the same year Sesame Street started, so I think probably my first music was just,
Kevin
Watching
went on tour with
watching
Sesame
Sesame
Well,
Street?
now this
He's a
explains
Muppet.
Explains all of it.
He is a
everything.
Muppet. That's why. I knew it.
That's right. No, but there was a piano in my grandmother's house, so, got to noodle with that and just had instruments around. Music was playing all the time, so.
Oh yeah. Did you grow up in a musical family too?
There was a piano in the house. My mom played guitar, she played piano. So happy Mother's Day, by the way.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Nate, what about you? You said you were kind of a Springsteen buff.
Yeah. I used to listen to the Outfield. My dad had a Camaro. We used to ride around and listen to that stuff.
Right. So,
ZZ Top.
oh, ZZ Top. nothing better than a little ZZ Top.
Yeah, the beard is not from that.
No.
Yeah.
It's not derivative.
Okay. So also noticed in your bio that you've become a local favorite at restaurants, breweries, parties, festivals throughout the Northeast Kingdom and New Hampshire. Do you have like a favorite gig in mind? Any particular gigs that like stand out to you, like what your favorite gig was?
When
or-
people are dancing,
Yeah.
when people are happy. If we get a conga line, that's a good night.
Conga
Yeah,
line.
That's right.
If we get a really full tip jar, then
That also makes
It's
it
always
good.
appealing.
Awesome.
And we just love the opportunity to play together, and whether it's 4 people or 50 people.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
So you've played in the Northeast Kingdom as well as New Hampshire. You know, is do you hope to like kind of branch out, like play any other like special gigs?
Well, we all work.
Have to go
So,
national or anything.
Yeah,
like that, no.
we're probably not gonna go on any big tour anytime soon. But
No.
yeah, I'm a
Okay.
full-time dad, so. And I
Oh,
got
you're a full-time dad,
Full-time
Nate?
dad, full-time job. So the
That's awesome.
music is, it's good stuff for my mojo, so to speak. Keeps my head above water all the time, and extra money in the bank account.
Awesome.
Doesn't ever hurt.
Awesome. So you mentioned you have a full-time job. You know, what is your full-time job, and
Yeah.
how does that correlate? Would you say that correlates into your music?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No, I actually work in reconditioning department at Hayes Ford in Newport.
Oh,
So I
okay.
do buffing and detailing and renovating vehicles that don't look so good to looking like brand new again.
Oh, so you're like an auto mechanic,
yeah,
basically.
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay. Linda, Kevin, do you have a full-time job as well, would you say?
I'm a full-time musician.
Oh, you're a
so
full-time
I
musician.
play in a lot of stuff.
Awesome.
And I play
Awesome.
a lot of different instruments, and so I play a lot of gigs. And I'm also a full-time mom. So,
Aw, happy
Um,
Mother's Day.
yep.
Yeah, feel free to talk about chickweed and
Yeah, I have a band called Chickweed, and which is a women's trio. I have another women's percussion ensemble called Shebang, and
really cool.
I play drums in Tritium Well with Kevin.
How would you
And-
say all of this prolific activity compares to your work in Whiskers of Odd?
Well, Whiskers of Odd is my most recent band that I'm playing in. I don't know. I also play with Kevin in a jazz band. I play trumpet also, and
Yeah, basically everything
I
you
don't
do is
know.
different.
It's just it's just
It's-
another. Every band I play in is very different. It's
Ah,
all very different
okay.
music, but I also write a lot. I'm a prolific writer, so I think I have 5 albums.
Oh wow, like solo albums?
Not necessarily solo albums, just with all the bands I've played in, and but yeah, it's all stuff I've written.
Awesome. Well, I think we'd love to hear another song. I'm guessing Kevin's up next with one of his own songs. So
Actually, we're gonna do.
let's throw yours next.
We'll do the song that I wrote called "So Far Away." Yeah, it's a
another
song that-
Nate song
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
from the Nate point of view.
Yeah.
of odd there with, I didn't catch the name of the song. What was it
So
again?
far away, imagine.
So
that.
far away. You've said it about like 13 times, maybe even more. Can't believe I didn't catch that. So now, Nate, that was another one of your originals. When you write a song, do you base it on like personal or political experiences, or would you say you're a more abstract songwriter?
Yeah, lots of times it comes from personal experience, for sure. Excuse me. I wrote that song. I was struggling with alcohol and was trying to snap out of it. I just had a bad spell. I got a DWI, and I was going through a tough time. And I was sitting at home and dwelling on it and thinking about ways to change my life and how what I was doing was affecting other people. And so that song's derivative from those experiences.
So, how does kind of a song like come together for the band? Does someone bring it fully formed, or does it get built as a group?
Both, I think.
Yeah, both. A little both.
Both, yeah. I think it's fully conceived when it comes in, but then it gets fleshed out.
It
Like
starts
it's
taking its own shape once we do it.
Yeah.
It starts walking on its own.
It's not like we tell each other what notes to play, but it's kind of like the feel of it. It's like, yeah, do it more like this, and just it's.
Right. So what
Starts
comes
as an
first,
idea.
lyrics or music?
I'm sorry.
What comes first, lyrics or music?
For me, that song was lyrics first. I wrote a song called Home. That was music first, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes it's both. Yeah, either
exactly.
one. It's like the chords. Oh, these chords are cool. Okay. Oh, what'll sound good over this? Or these words sound good together. What chords would go under? I mean, it really is that simple. It's either
Mine's always words and music together.
Oh, really?
Words and music together, so you don't really have an idea of what comes first, or do you like to, or
They
like I
come
said,
at
do you
the
like to
same
come
time.
at they come at the same time, like you bring it to the bands, before?
Well, this particular band, we play mostly Nate and Kevin's material.
You do a
and
lot of cover
it-
songs.
do a lot
Yeah,
of cover
and in
songs.
other bands, I do more of mine. So I'm just happy to play drums with these guys.
You mentioned
So-
that you just now that you play a lot of covers, and that in your bio you also played a lot of covers. Which do you think is there anything that's kind of more fun for you, playing covers or playing originals?
I would say originals are definitely way more fun, but we do some cool stuff with the cover songs. So we try to do it our own way and
Right,
not necessarily exactly how the band originally
So
did it.
so basically you like kind of like make it your own, like it's basically like an interpretation of the original,
Yes,
rather than just
exactly,
playing it note for
exactly.
note.
Exactly, precisely.
So yeah, I also noticed that you're working on summer/fall 2023 schedule. Does that include an album or anything that's coming up? Are you thinking of like going into the studio at all to
Yeah, we've talked
to
about
record?
recording so many times, and just we started gigging, and now we got. You've got a ton of gigs coming in July, but we have as a group,
it's
I
all
think we've
good.
got like 9 in July. So like, where's between
Yeah.
work
nine
real life
gigs in July.
It's like
and,
okay, so we'll probably end up doing, personal stuff, and then bringing it to the table along the way.
Okay, so no plans to record any.
I'll be
any
too busy
original
playing to
material?
record right now.
Yeah,
So.
this winter might slow down a little bit, and we'll actually.
That's true.
hash some
Okay.
Winter is more a time to come inside and record.
Yeah, studio time can get fairly expensive too. Trust me, I know from experience being in a band. But so any specific gigs that you have coming up in July that you like, or in May or June for that matter?
Yeah, we got
that,
2 gigs this week alone, I believe.
2 gigs this week alone.
Most of all of our gigs are over in the Northeast Kingdom.
Is that where you're
There's
from
Micah.
originally?
We play with Micah a lot.
Is that where you're from originally in the
Is he right?
Northeast Kingdom?
On the wall? Oh yeah, cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we're.
So are you from the Northeast Kingdom originally, or
I'm originally I am, yes.
born and raised?
Yep.
Wow.
I was born in St. Johnsbury and lived around Orleans and Newport a lot
Awesome.
of my life.
What about you, Linda?
I'm from Michigan, but I've been in Barnet for 30 years now.
Nice.
I
nice.
consider myself a Vermonter at this point.
Yeah.
We were just talking about this on the way over.
From New York, but Vermont more than half my life. So
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
going on 30 years now, almost, I think it is, yeah.
Awesome. So, do you have any social media at all that we could follow you on
Yeah, right now we've got the Whiskers of Odd band page on Facebook.
on Facebook?
Yeah, we got.
Okay.
Probably should open an Instagram account, but you know,
All right.
we're
All right.
fogies when it comes to that.
Okay.
We live in a
Okay.
different century up in the kingdom.
Yeah,
Another
that's
10
what
years
that's
we'll
what I
catch up on
heard.
Instagram.
That's what I've heard. Well, I think we've got time for one more song. So, so what do you have to close us out with?
We'll close out with kind of a newish song called Double Down.
Double Down. All right.
You know what you're doing, know what to do, know what you done, know where you're going, know where to hide, know where to run, know what you're saying, and know just who you're playing to, know who they're playing. Give 'em a run around till I like double down, double down, double down, down, double down. Take it all, take it, run around, double down, double, double down, double down. Take it all to the ground, double down, double down, down, double down. Take it all down, double down, double down, down, double down. Ship will stay running to the ground. What you're doing, know what to do, know what you done, know where you're going, know where to hide, know where to run, know what you're saying, and know just who you're playing to, know what they're praying. Give 'em a run around till I lie, double down, double down, double, double down, double down. Take it all to the ground, double down, double down, down, double down. I take it down, double down, double down, down, double down. Take it all to the ground, double down, down, double down. Take it down, take it around again, double down, double down, double down. Take it down, take it all to the ground, everything is ship a state of running down to the ground and double down. Take it all to the ground, double down, double down, 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 double down, double take it all to double down, down, double down. Take it all, run aground.
Whiskers of Odd playing us out with Double Down. Before we go, you mentioned that you had 2 upcoming gigs this week alone. Where can we catch you?
Yeah, we're going to be at the American Legion in Newport, and then that's going to be Thursday, and then Friday we are at the Tavern on the Hill in Newport as well, actually.
Awesome. 2 gigs in the same town. How
Yeah.
does that feel?
Just, yeah, I mean, it's about
Usual at this
about
point.
a quarter of a mile from my house,
Yeah.
so that's sweet.
Very
These guys are traveling from
convenient.
St. Johnsbury's.
Oh, that's awesome. It's the American Legion in Newport and at the Tavern on the Hill, also in Newport.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks. All right, well, that's going to do it for Rocket Shop. great job tonight, y'all.
Hey, thank you so much for
Thanks so
having
much
us.
for having us. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to do it for tonight. You've been listening to WOMLMLP, The Radiator, operating out of Burlington, Vermont. That's going to do it. I've been your host, Nico Zachman. Good night.
Awesome. Hey, thank you guys so much for having us.